Hi everybody! In today's writing lesson we are learning to use bullet points. Bullet points are a type of punctuation that we use to make a list. In the context of our instructions, we're going to use them to list what we will need to do something. So things that we will need in order to do the thing that we are telling the people how to do in our instructions. So first of all, to reactivate our knowledge, because we haven't learned about bullet points before, I want you to think about a list. I want you to think about what a list is, and can you make a list of all the things that you need to bring to school? So things that you need to bring to school with you in the morning. So pause the video now and see if you can list the things that you need to bring to school. Okay, super. So we can list the things that we need to bring to school because we can think about what we will need in order to get through our school day. So you will need a water bottle, some lunch, maybe a pencil case, your reading book, your book bag, and your school uniform. If you're like me and you're a glasses wearer, you might need to bring your glasses too. So that's a list of the things that I need to bring to school. A water bottle, some lunch, my glasses, my school uniform, my reading book, and my book bag. That's a list of things that I need. And the list is when we say one thing after another of all the things that we will need to do a certain thing. Page, please. Okay, so in our instructions we use bullet points to list the things that we need to complete our task. So in order to find out how to look after a cat, when our title was how to look after a cat, we had a you will need section and we listed a cat, some cat food, 2 bowls, some water, a scratching post, a blanket, and those were all the things that we needed to look after in order to look after our cat. So next we're going to look at this one, which is how to make a sandwich. Do you know how to make a tasty sandwich for your lunch? If you don't, read this simple guide to find out. Are you hungry? To make this delicious sandwich, you will need 2 slices of bread, butter, 2 lettuce leaves, 5 slices of cucumber, 1 tomato chopped, 1 handful of grated cheese, a knife. So we have got our bullet points and they are these down here. And each time we think of another thing that we need in order to do what we are doing, we put a bullet point and we write something else. So that you can see that they go down the page and they have one thing next to them. So in this case, they have one ingredient for the sandwich next to them. There doesn't always have to be one word, but there's never a sentence near a bullet point. It's always just a little phrase. So today we're not worrying about writing sentences. We're worrying about listing the things that we will need one at a time. And we have a you will need section up here as well. We write you will need. And then we use our bullet points to list the things that we will need one at a time. So you'll notice before we have learned about the title, we have talked about writing a question. There's a couple of those. And then it says to make this delicious sandwich, you will need. And then it lists the things that you'll need to make your sandwich using bullet points. So we are working on using the subheading you will need. So we're going to write you will need first. And then after that, we are going to bullet point all the things that we will be needing. And they don't need to be full sentences. They can just be a word or two. Right, let's have a go at this one together. This one, the title is how to look after your guinea pig. And it says, do you have a guinea pig? Do you want to know how to keep it happy and healthy? If you do, read on to find out. The you will need section is just here, and then it's given us some bullet points. Pause the video now and have a think about what you might need to look after your guinea pig. What things might be next to these bullet points? Well done, you came up with lots of good ideas. So there might be food, you might need some guinea pig food. You might need some water for your guinea pig to drink. You might need a garden for your guinea pig to live in. That one was a good idea. And you might also need a hutch as well, which is like a house for a small animal. Let's see what's here. You will need a guinea pig. Well, yeah, because if you're going to look after a guinea pig, you will need a guinea pig, won't you? Next bullet point. You will need some vegetables because the guinea pigs will want to eat the vegetables because they're herbivores. So you will need a guinea pig, vegetables. What else will you need? Some water. We said that one, didn't we? 2 bowls. Brilliant. I think one will be for food and one will be for water probably. And a hutch. So they're all the things that we will need to look after our guinea pig. You will need a guinea pig, vegetables, water, 2 bowls, a hutch. Super. Okay, next you are going to have a go at this on your own. You are going to have a go at using bullet points to list what you will need to do the following things. So a what you will need section for how to make a sandwich, how to look after a cat, and how to brush your teeth. I'm going to flip over to my visualizer and show you my how to make a sandwich one. So I've got the title at the top and you have got the whole beginning of your instructions provided. So today you're just working on the you will need section where you need to list the things that you'll need using bullet points because that's the whole point of today's lesson. How to make a sandwich, that's the title. Do you know how to make a delicious sandwich? If you don't, follow this easy guide to find out. And now I'm going to tell them how to make a sandwich and I'm going to start off by writing my you will need subheading. And then after that, I'm going to use some bullet points to list the things that I need. Well done. So I'm going to put my first bullet point here and I'm going to think, I'm writing about how to make a sandwich. What might I need? And you can put anything that you want in your sandwich. So I know that most sandwiches use bread, don't they? So I need a slice of bread for the top and a slice of bread for the bottom. So I'm going to write, for my first you will need, I'm going to write 2 slices of bread. And I don't need a full stop there because that's not a sentence. Bullet points are a little bit confusing like that. 2 slices of bread. What else might I need? I'm going to put my next bullet point here while I think. I might put... What's delicious? I might put some peanut butter in my sandwich. So I'm going to think about how much peanut butter I would need. I'm not sure how much peanut butter I would need, but I can put... We could use 1 jar of peanut butter, couldn't we? Perhaps that would be too much peanut butter. I'm just going to write peanut butter. I'm just going to write peanut butter because I'm not sure how much peanut butter this person might want in their sandwich. It's up to them, isn't it? I've got 2 slices of bread. I've got some peanut butter. I will need a knife to spread the peanut butter onto my bread. And I will need that knife to cut the peanut butter sandwich in half as well. I think that might be all I might need for my sandwich, but if there's anything else you would like in your sandwich, we could have some cheese, some chicken, some lettuce, some mayonnaise, anything that you would like in your sandwich, whatever your favourite sandwich is. And each thing that you need, use a bullet point to list them downwards until you've got all the things that you need. Remember that you don't need a full sentence, so you don't need to write 2 slices of bread for your sandwich, peanut butter to go in the middle of your sandwich. You don't need to write any of those details. You're just short and sharp and snappy listing the things that you will need in your sandwich, so they are not sentences. So in a moment you can pause the video and use the sheet attached if you would like, or write them on paper. You are writing a you will need section for each of these titles. So one will be how to make a sandwich, one will be how to look after a cat, and one will be how to brush your teeth. And you are writing your you will need section that looks just like this, with you will need the subheading at the top and then bullet points just listing the things that you need, no sentences. So you can pause the video now and have a go about that and then come back. Okay, great work, year ones. Finally, we are going to look at this one on the screen here, and we are going to talk about Miss Brooks's work. Miss Brooks has written some instructions about how to build a snowman. We're going to read this one. We're going to see whether her bullet points are good or not. How to build a snowman. Did it snow last night? Do you want to make a snowman? If you do, read on to find out how. You will need a snowman. You will need a hat and some glasses. Bring some gloves because snow is cold. Pause the video now and have a think. Do you think that you will need section is good or not so good, and why not? Great work, year ones. So there are a few things wrong with this you will need section, aren't there? It says you will need as a subheading, which is great, and it has got some bullet points, which are great. So what's wrong with it? Well, the things that I've written after the bullet points aren't really correct, are they? Because in order to make a snowman, I don't need to start off with a snowman. So the first one is not right. I don't need a snowman to make a snowman. A snowman is what I'm making. You will need a hat and some glasses. Okay, so I might need a hat and some glasses to put on my snowman to make him look more like a person, but I've already written you will need up here, so I don't need to write it again here. I might need a hat and I might need some glasses, but they would have to go in different bullet points, wouldn't they? I would need a hat and some glasses. And bring some gloves because snow is cold. Well, the thing that I would need there is gloves, and I'm not talking about why I need it right now. I'm just talking about the things that I definitely need. So let's go on to our next slide and have a go at editing them. You will need a snowman. Well, I don't agree with that one at all, because I'm not going to start off with a snowman if I'm making a snowman, but I will need some snow. So I'm going to change that one. To make a snowman, I need some snow. You will need a hat and some glasses. That one's not right either, because it says you will need at the top. So I will need a hat. And I might also need glasses. In fact, I'm going to take the word some out as well. You will need snow, a hat, glasses, and bring some gloves because snow is cold. I will need gloves. And now we've perfected our you will need section. There are some more things that we might need as well, like a carrot for his nose. But we have got the things that we will need to make our snowman, and we have listed them all in a list. We're not trying to write a sentence, we're just using our bullet points to list the different things that we will need. Super duper. If you would like to do the deeper learnings, you can write your own title and question, then add a what you will need section with bullet points. For example, you could write about what you will need to dress up as Elsa from Frozen, or you could do a snowman one like me, what you will need to make a snowman. So for the Elsa one, you could write how to dress up as Elsa. That would be your title. And then it would say, do you like dressing up as Disney princesses? ? If you want to know how to dress up as Elsa from Frozen, read on. Full stop. And then it would say, you will need, and then you could list all the things you will need, like a blonde wig, a blue dress, some high-heeled shoes, a magic wand, some snow. So you could have a go at that one as well if you wanted to, and you can use any title and a question that goes with it that you would like if you would find that a bit of fun. Well done for working really hard, year ones. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson on bullet points, and I will see you tomorrow.